Greetings everyone, this is Muhammad Abdullah and I will be showing the implementation of this assignment. So let's get ahead directly with the demo, then I'll explain how I implemented this. So I have created two scripts, main.py and search.py as the assignment mentions. The first main.py is basically for authentication. So let me first try to authenticate it. Since I'm already having token.optical file, it's having the credentials already stored, so we don't have to execute it again. So let me stop this for a while, delete the file so that we start from start. Similarly, let me delete the database to have a start from. As you can see here, it opened the API, and since it's basically for testing, the Google hasn't verified my app, so that's why it showed like that. I've authenticated it. So basically, it's going to download all the files, and as you can see here, it has already started storing things in the emails database. So once this is done, you can go ahead and see what we can do with our searching criteria. As the assignment mentions that we have to have predicate conditions and actions, and inside the conditions we are performing the actions based on field predicate value, and also they are mentioned like all the conditions should be satisfied or any of the conditions should be satisfied. So I had created this basic rules for testing. As you can see here, I have downloaded all the emails, and if you open the database, you can see what are the fields mentioned here. So ID, subject, sender, receiver, internal date, and body and text. So we have the body of this one, the receiver, sender, internal date, subject, and ID. For fetching the emails, I have used the REST APIs, which is given by the official Google documentation for Gmail API. Then for storing the retrieved emails, I have used SQLite 3 database, and I have passed the data and stored it in key value form. For the purpose of retrieving the emails, I have used the REST APIs, which is given by the official Google API documentation. And for the purpose of storing the data, first I have passed it, then I have stored it in SQLite 3 database. And once this is done, you can execute the second script, which is basically for searching the particular emails and performing some actions. So this is done based on the following parsing. So I have obtained the JSON file, then I have parsed it for each of the rules and predicates. Then I have used regular expressions for getting the time, because we are mentioning in 10 months, 1 month, and once that is done, we can get the condition. And once all the conditions are obtained, you can see here like each condition can be different. Like you have multiple conditions. I calculated it into a single query over here. After appending all this one, I have calculated everything here. Then have executed the query. Then after the query is executed, they have to perform certain actions based on whatever we obtained the result from the query. So I have the three actions which are mentioned where mark as read, mark as unread, and moves. As you can see here, the social and promotions which were empty initially now are filled here. We can even try this by removing the emails again. Like let's move this back to inbox, and similarly let's try moving this to trash. Like I have the or spam. Let's see whether it's already empty. Spam is already empty. So now once we give this a spam, we must be able to, and if we are going to execute this, we must be able to look into this, that it will be filled with the emails which were initially filled in the promotions. So let's wait for the execution here, and till that time, let me just explain one more thing. And since this is a standalone app, I have made it in such a way that it can be executed from this particular folder, or it can be executed from here. And since we're passing the route, so the location of the file will not matter, like where it is. And you can see here, it was